Whew, what is up, my fellow collectors? It's your good friend Kenzo. I am here with another unboxing. We are on our another installment of the Turtles of Grayskull. We've got the new set in Entertainment Earth for the win. This thing wasn't supposed to be sent out till April, which is freaking awesome. And yeah, so they just arrived. I did do the order. So my whole process with it is, and I think I've explained this before, but Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store usually puts that stuff out at the same time. Sometimes Amazon has the stuff really close to about the same drop. Order on all three platforms, and then whenever the first one says it's ready to ship, I head on over to the second platform and cancel the other one. So, and usually with Entertainment Earth, if you're ordering all four of the wave, you're getting free shipping. Because obviously with the four and the wave, you're paying, what, 80 some bucks for the whole set. So, but, you know, it saves you from worrying about the FOMO and hunting around, waiting for these people to, hide these in a different shelf on the top over by the Barbies or whatever else. I mean, it's the Walmart that I go to is pretty bad. I've seen so many where I've gone around and looked and ended up finding something tucked down below or tucked up high. If it's high, it's good because I can reach. When it goes down, it's when it bothers me because then I gotta, with my good old back, it doesn't help me. But anyway, we're not talking about that. So we're here to open a figure. We've got Leonardo, who is labeled as the leader of the snake hunting green machine, which is so cool. I love how they incorporated, and I know Mattel's been really loving the snakes. And when you look at a lot of Axel Jimenez, even if you go to his Instagram page, you could see dude does so good with these. He's created a lot of the snake figures for classics. He's done a lot of different stuff with the Snake Men. And it was really cool to have them kind of shift over. And it's needed, right? Because they're going to have to do something else. You can't just keep coming out with, different Mikeys without, putting a specific armor to him, right? He could do regular, you could do battle armor, you could do whatever. But once you get into the snake armor, that stuff gets really cool. So with this one, I don't see too much that's kind of pointing toward the snake armor. The Clamp Champ, awesome snake armor. The Michelangelo's definitely a good snake armor. When you look at the Ninja, he's a freaking dragon, which is so cool. But this one is kind of a standard Leo. It doesn't have any sort of, like I said, besides the box, there's really not much of a nod to snakes. I mean, maybe the hooks on his sword. So his katanas have a hook on them, so he can grab the snake by the neck, or just kind of like those snake hunters, where you're picking it up by the hook. So that's going to be your biggest difference with the Leo. The other two Leos, you got the Stealth Leo, and then you've got that first Leo that we got. So this is our third Leo. Which, yeah, I know a lot of people are kind of pissed about it because we're getting he's not even in the Masters of the Universe line, and we've already got 3 Leonardos, but we still don't have Too Bad, but they're coming, And I'm waiting on Rio Blast. I did see some people in the States are finally getting them, and not just in Europe. So hopefully he's coming soon. But we're not here about Rio Blast. Check the back art. So the box art has been improving with the Turtles of Grayskull. This one is like Battle Royale. Like, this has every character in the line. So you've got, and so this might be saying something about the line. It might be getting close to the point where maybe the next few waves, that might be it. And then they're going to transition over to the Thunder of Grayskull with the Thundercats, which I'm super pumped about. No reason or anything. But, okay. So we've got our Splinter. And of course, I'm looking at this backwards and my eyes are crap. I can see pretty much, like I said, everybody. We've got Mechaneck there, Donnie, Leo, Raph. We got Casey Jones. We got the Stealth He-Man. We got April. We've got Clamp Champ. I can see Ram Man down there. You've got Man at Arms. Mikey's there. And then on the other side, you've got, hold on, I'm going to jump over here so I could look. You've got, dang it. So you've got your Trap Jaw, Mouse Jaw. Sorry, I'm going to go over here. Beastman, Two Bop Steady, Leatherhead. There's your Ultimate Shredder. You've got the 2 deluxe figures with Krang and Slacker, Skeletor, You got Hordak. You've got, I see the wings, so that's going to be our Ninjor. I could see that neck there. That's going to be your King Hiss. I see Merman way back there, and then I see the Rattler kind of coming out from outside of his armpit here. So this one, yeah, Battle Royale. Everybody that you've seen so far, and it's got Grayskull and Snake Mountain in the background. Really cool art. Definitely one of the coolest artwork pieces that I've seen on the back of as far as the Turtles collection goes. So we've got our Leo. So we're going to go ahead and open him up. Sorry for the long intro. We'll see you on the other side, and we'll finish this wave out. So stay tuned. All right, guys, before we get started, again, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Tell your friends, give the video a like, and let's get this thing flowing through the algorithm. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. All right, guys, we are finally to the end of the reviews here with those 4 amazing figures with this new Wave 6, I believe, on the Turtles of Grayskull, which is geared and centered toward the Reptile Wars, which is going to be our leader, Leonardo, who it says on the box he's the leader of the snake hunting green machine, and I can say this one looks freaking cool. Okay, so the one thing I noticed, and that's what I said in the beginning, was that the only things that really show you that he's going after snakes is going to be the twin katanas that have the hooks, which is kind of that, you know, basically like when your local snake hunter comes through and wants to get the snakes out, he uses those hooks there to grab the snakes and kind of hold on to them. So pretty cool, definitely different. And it's got those little round cylinders here at the bottom of the sword, and then like I said, there's your hooks. So overall, looking at this Leonardo, definitely the best of the group. One thing that's different is that you've got this translucent armor. You can kind of see through it. It's got this little pearl in the middle of the armor here, and then also on the belt cover. So it looks like the belt cover and this armor here is his own. I don't see that on any other figure at all from the Turtle line. And even looking at this armor on the shoulder, I am looking around and I don't see it on any of the other figures either. It looks, yeah, no, this looks pretty unique all the way around. It might be on the very first Leo on the shoulder, but it's close. Because this one has a different design to it. Like the other ones are a little bit more round. Of course, it still has that turtle shell. Even the belt has its own. This is the first of its kind as well as far as the molding goes, because you've got that little pearl here, and then around you've got the turtle shell design, and then this is new, and then these two are going to be very close to the first one, having it just on one shoulder but not on both. So all right, so let's get into this. Let's take a look. So we'll get the head off, we'll see how the armor works. Of course, the belt comes right off, but you can see that translucent blue, because you can kind of see through it here on the, oh, there we go, haha, there's my finger. So you can definitely see through this blue on the armor. Of course, he does have his shell attached, and this is all disc can come off. So here is your Leo. Looking on the other one, definitely all different L's. The other L is going to be gray in the background with a white L, but this one has blue in the background with the white L with the different outline, different font and everything. And then it comes around, that's where it's going to attach. And then here are these other pieces of armor, like I said, that are translucent blue. Let me get the hand off here. So he's got his removable pauldrons on the wrist are removable. I think that's on all of them too, right? Most of them. So let me take. Okay. So now, with that, we're getting our standard Leo. Of course, oh, this one, look, he even has the little shell on the buck. That's cool. See, that's different. That's nice. But of course, with the armor being hooked onto, or the original shell being hooked onto the armor, you're not going to be able to put that on him, but you don't need it. And then these are new also. Here's another part that's new. So these little clips, like the knee pads, are going to be, I wonder if these are on any of the WWE figures. I don't think so. I've never seen them. I'm looking around and I have a lot of these figures, and it's something would kind of stick out to me going, oh yeah, I remember that from such and such. But yeah, no, the boots are so cool. And then, like I said, they've got that extra clip. You've got all brown on the shorts, got all brown on the boots with the blue striping down below, and then you've got your turtle foot. So here he is without any armor. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy about that because it's really close. If you want to do, it's a little loose here. It's the first time I've had that happen. Okay, so the first time I've noticed it, I guess. Huh? So even without all the extra craziness, let's look at this with just his standard armor. Ow. So his standard armor and his shell. Man, I really pushed that in. That was weird. Just looked like it slipped here. Okay, get in there. I'm gonna break my dang nail. Okay. It ain't long enough. Okay, so here's him with his standard armor and his shell without all the extras, and then his weapons. Of course, like I said, the biggest difference is these have the hooks instead of just the standard katana. So there you go. And this is the one, Leo is the original first has the close here with the open teeth, and then the second one with the stealth has his mouth totally closed, and then this one is the full-on angry face. Him and the Mikey have that similar. His mouth is a little bit more open than the Mikey. So absolutely loving this one. The extras, even though, and that's kind of funny because I've said this about the other Masterverse figures, is why are we getting a third one? But you know, the crazy part is the third one is the best one. The third one they've done on the Beastman was my favorite. The third they've done on the Merman was my favorite for the Masterverse line. And now the third one that they've done on the Leo is definitely my favorite Leo of the Turtles of Grayskull line. Definitely, no question about it. Oh, what am I doing? That's not even the right hand that it went on. I'm sorry. So there's his shoulder armor. Let me put it down just a little bit so the arm will fit in. There we go. I think it's still a little too high. Sorry about that. Did I even put it on the right way? Let me look. I'm gonna have to go back and look, see what I'm doing wrong. Or is it the small part goes down? That would make more sense, right? Because the larger part would be up top. That's why it doesn't look good, because that armor is supposed to be lower. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking. Oh, of course. That goes flying. Oh, God, don't get old, you guys. Okay. So now we've got that little pearl piece. That is kind of a cool armor. That's really cool armor. I'm sure there's going to be something in the story about, because that's kind of that leader type armor. You know, he's got the little extra. It's a little different than the rest. I like it. Wow, pay attention, Kenny. Okay. So now, with everything connected and everything on, I give you the third installment of Leonardo. in the Reptile Wars, which, like I said, this will be the first of the Reptile Wars for Leo. First you had your standard Leo, then you had your stealth Leo, and now you've got your Reptile Leo, which, like I said, the only difference is the armor or the weapons. So anyway, all right guys, that concludes my 4-part series of the Turtles of Grayskull. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I definitely will say I've got Ninjor is my favorite, followed by Clamp Champ. With the armor on Mikey, he's definitely going to be next, but all 4 are going to be, I love all 4 of them. Like I said, I love the new look to this. I love the translucent blue. The look of the Leo is just, I mean, and a lot of times with these, you can swap parts, obviously, with these. If you want to do his regular katanas with this set, then you won't even have anything to do with snakes. It'll just be a standard Leo with, you know, his standard katanas. Which, you know, he's got a smaller bandana going. There's a huge bandana on the first one, long tail on that one, and of course the second one is covered up by that hood. So yeah, you can mix and match parts if you want. You can get him set up. You can put him without the armor to make him look pretty similar, pretty close to being just a turtle, without anything. They even kind of put that little shell in the buck, which is the first time I've seen that. I might be wrong, but I don't think I've seen any of the other ones that have the buck or the turtle shell built in to the back of the torso. So definitely cool. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you guys so much for checking these out. If you haven't yet, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. You know, let's get this thing going. I thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll probably have these done on Wednesday, so we'll see you tonight on my live stream. I'll go through these with you a little bit more. I do have a Biker Mice from Mars bike I found, so we'll open that one up. We'll kind of hang out and BS too. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.